Good morning, my dudes. How's it going? My mom's probably watching this right now and questioning why I don't make my bed at home, but I make my bed here when I'm away. I'm sorry, Mom. So it's day 2 of our adventure. I think the current plan of attack for today is really to just take it as it goes. My dad's working right now, so I have the bachelor pad all to myself until like later tonight or whatever. Sadly, I can't drive the car because it's not insured under my name. So I have my 2 feet. Using these 2 feet that I have, we're gonna go do some adventures, gonna take the camera along, go for some walks, some jogs maybe, just explore the area because it's pretty cool. But before the exploration begins, you gotta make some brekkie, so we're gonna do that. So we got the breakfast. I'm gonna munch out on this while I finish editing the video on my laptop, which works, by the way, as you can see because of the last video I uploaded. So we're gonna get to it. Look at that. The video's done and it's rendering. So the video's probably gonna go up tomorrow, which is like 1 day behind when I'm filming. Not sure if I'm gonna do daily videos yet. I'll have to see how the schedule goes, but so far we're doing good. So since that took me a couple hours, it's currently 12 o'clock. And 12 o'clock's the perfect time for lunch. I'm feeling kind of hungry. Stomach's a bit rumbly. So I'm gonna go meet my dad at his office and then we're gonna go somewhere for lunch. Thankfully, WestJet delivered my bag last night. So now I don't have to be freezing cold when I walk outside. Let's go. Always seems to work out like that. The day that I get my warm clothes back, my jacket and everything, it's so freaking sunny out. Like, I could 100% be wearing shorts and a t-shirt and it wouldn't be a big deal.
Hey everyone, I'm Selena Gomez and
Ended up going out to lunch with my dad and his coworker, so I didn't film. But after lunch, we ended up insuring the car, and that's why I was driving the car. So now I have a car to drive, and I'm still alone. So we're gonna go on an adventure. I'm just saying, if you slip, then you could go bowling over into the river. So it's been a while. I had a nap and then I went out for dinner with my dad and a couple of his coworkers, and now we're back on the trail where we saw the porcupine yesterday. We actually found the correct trail and we found the canyon, which is like amazingly cool.
This is a nice shot.
Okay, look at this trail. Someone rode their bike along this super sketchy trail. Went right here. I don't know, maybe they did fall down. We were discussing, like there's really no way out unless maybe you go way down there, but here it's pretty cliffy all the way along. And I can only imagine how cold the water is. I haven't felt it yet, but I'm assuming it's freakishly cold. Dad, you said you thought the water came from like the North Pole?
No, from northern British Columbia.
So I was just disoriented. That is south, and it's going north. Straight to Santa's house.
It's 10 a.m. Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! So it's called Column Canyon because look at all the individual columns. It looks like the perfect place to jump, but that river flows so fast and you wouldn't be getting out for a while. Cliffs on either side. It looks super tempting, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how safe that is. Another successful day and hike without having to use the bear spray. I hope that's on tight enough.
Warning, you're about to hear the word like too many times for one video.
So after having one full day of exploring and adventuring and just taking as much of the city in as I can, I have to say it is such a cool place. I don't know if it's just me, but like every time I go somewhere, whether it be home or work or Whitehorse, every place has a different vibe, and the vibe that Whitehorse has is just super unique. I honestly think the best way to explain it is by looking at a map. So I know it's boring, it's not school, but just hear me out. So you get Whitehorse, this little city right here in the middle of the Yukon, which is a northern province in Canada, and all around is just mountains, nothing. Like, sure, there's teeny small communities around, but like compared to somewhere like Vancouver, which is where I live, it's super isolated. Like comparatively, it's really by itself. And to me, that's the vibe I get from all the buildings that are unfinished with boards on them, to the graffiti on the walls, to the long dirt roads that just go on forever, and the paths that are like in the town that just go into the mountains. Like it's really in the middle of nowhere, but at the same time, there's such a sense of community. Like, for example, when my dad and I were at the grocery store when we first got here, the lady was like, "You guys are clearly not from around here." And we're like, how did you know? Like, we're not. And she's like, I can just tell. Like, she knows the people in the community, on top of the fact that I had a camera and I look like a super big tourist. But that aside, like, there's a sense of community, and it's clear that people know each other. You see each other. I don't know. So far, one day in, it is such a cool place, and I'm loving it. Best part is, we got like 6 more days left to go. So there's going to be a lot more videos. There's going to be a lot more content, and I can't wait. Thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you, hopefully, in another one.